What's up, athletes, and welcome to Last Camp. This is another camping horror game, so let's just hit start. I was just an ordinary student, someone who doesn't want to stand out too much or get involved in any trouble at school. To be honest, I never wanted to join any club, but since it was mandatory, I had no choice but to become a member of one. For the past few months, we have undergone rigorous training, learning the skills and discipline required to be part of this club. And now the moment of truth has finally arrived. The final test that will determine whether we can become official members. What kind of club is this? What school are you going to? Today, all our efforts will be put to the test, and only those who pass will earn their place in the club. This is a wilderness survival club? The hell is this? I should get to the camp now. They must be already waiting for me. Well, where is the camp? This looks pretty good. Howdy, folks. Hey, finally, you're here. We've been waiting for you in a while. Why did you late? Come on, man. Whatever. Go talk to Hugo. He's already asking about you since I was here. Finally, you here. I thought you'll be too scared to come. Excuse me, I'm not a 7-year-old kid anymore. Are there no proofreaders anymore? I get it. English is a hard language. But, like, use ChatGPT. That'll proofread your work. It'll translate it for you. Don't use Google Translate. It doesn't translate properly. Just use ChatGPT. Ha 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 ha. Alright, since you are late, we already prepare for the tent and the campfire. But the wood for the campfire is not enough yet. Can you find 5 woods? Okay. A lot of these camping games have the same objective, where you have to go gather wood. I can't carry more than a wood? What? Why? I thought you had to take rigorous training. That's gonna get annoying. Also, where did this wood come from? This doesn't look like tree wood. This looks like planks. I mean, I guess planks are tree wood, but you know what I mean. Bark. It doesn't look like bark. Yeah, it doesn't look like logs. It looks like planks. Thanks. Where's the senior? They haven't come? Nope. Senior always being a senior. What?! I don't even understand what this is trying to say. And come whenever they want. Come on, don't say like that. You're late to... What the fuck am I reading?! It looks like Alfred wants to talk with you. This... I don't even... You know, I heard the rumors that said last year during the test one of the senior was missing. And he's never found it. Is that real? I just heard it. Maybe you can ask to Hugo. He failed in the last year test, right? He failed in the last year test, right? Can I ask you something? Yeah, what's that? You failed in the last year test, right? Yeah, that's right. Is it true that last year there was a missing senior during the test? Yes, also because of him I was failed. What do you mean? I mean because he's missing, the test is cancelled, and the leftover contestants were failed. Let's forget about that and just wait. Okay. Finally, the seniors arrived at dusk and gave us instructions before the test. The rules were simple. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't translated. Maybe the person who just wrote this just doesn't know how to write. In the end, they would decide whether we were worthy of becoming members or not. And finally, it was my turn. I was the last person to be tested. They blindfolded me and led me to an unknown location where when they removed the blindfold, all I could see was complete darkness, an endless void stretching in every direction. The silence was suffocating, and for a moment I felt completely alone. Yeah, okay. The person who wrote the dialogue doesn't seem to know how to write or something. Alright, finally, this is my turn. I have to go to the first post now. That, or they made the dialogue reference, like, lines of code. So, like, a variable said seniors. So it says, like, I don't know, something like, show text, senior being, the seniors being, and then it said variable senior, or something like that. I don't know. It's hard to explain coding terms. When did you guys set this up? You, the last contestant, is that right? Yes, senior. What's your name again? Liam, senior. Good. First question for you. If there's a meeting for this club and also you have an work to do, which one would you choose? Probably I choose to finish my work first. So, you don't care about this club. Is that what you learn from us? No, senior. Then why? Next question. What principles we must have? We must have discipline, teamwork, and hard work. Good. Now go to the next post. Maybe this was made by a kid or something. You can find in some of my older games I have some spelling errors and grammatical mistakes. Or, I mean, you can just watch one of my videos. I can't speak properly, so... Oh, so scary. Did you see him just despawn? That was funny. Yeah, at least put him in the woods a little further before you despawn him. The heck is this? Where's the senior? Is this the right post? Huh? Probably I should back to the first post. No, why? I don't want to go back. Hi, what's up? Sorry for shocked you. I just came back from answering nature's call. Hehehe. Can I ask you first, senior? What's that? Is that true that last year and during this test there was a missing student? Why you asked that? Who told you? Ha ha ha, of course it's just rumor. Don't mind it, you'll be okay, ha ha. So let's jump to the test. It is simple. I've put 4 clues in the graveyard ahead. You have to find and crack the code. If you already cracked the code, tell me the tell to me the code then. Remember, the code just contained 4 digits. Alright, senior. I'm gonna have an aneurysm trying to read this game. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if this is just someone who doesn't... If this is an English speaker who just doesn't know how to spell properly and use... and use the proper words. Or if this is translated and it just translated improperly. While we were sleeping exactly at 3 o'clock, we heard a creepy whisper. Okay, so 3... We arrived at the campsite at 9. There were 4 of us in the scout club who went to camp, so 3, 9, 4... The whisper said, the 6 of you will not be safe here. 3, 9, 4, 6. Unfortunately, that's not the code. Fuck. That's right, you cracked it. Next is the 3rd post. This will be the last post. Also, that might be the hardest one. Good luck. Lovely. Uh-oh, someone's dead. No, 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 this can't be real. Senior? Oh god, who did this? Who could do this? What I have to do? since this game is linear, I'm assuming I continue on the linear path. Why? Why? Why did you do this? Because they deserved this. They? You mean the senior? Huh? But why? You're new here. You don't know anything. You don't know what I've been through, what they did to me. The punches, the names they gave me, the games they played on me. School, it was never a school for me. It was hell! Every single day I woke up with anxiety, fear, loneliness. It ate me alive. It tortured me. Why is this not badly written like the rest of the dialogue? I mean, it's terrible, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. No one ever cared. This world, it's never fair. The rulers always get the satisfaction, and the slaves always get the pain. Kindness? What is that? Kindness never existed in this cursed world. But you didn't have to do this. The ones who have never felt pain will never understand what this feeling... There it is. They have to know the pain. They have to think about the pain. And they have to feel the pain. No way. I'll give you a chance. If you keep your mouth shut, we pretend this never happened. No, I have to get out from here. I guess he's going to chase me and then jump scare me. Run, just keep running. That was the only thought in my mind. Nothing else mattered. I couldn't stop. I couldn't look back. The fear clung to me like a second skin, suffocating, relentless. I stumbled into the senior, gasping for breath. Words fought to escape my lips, but all I could manage was a frantic, desperate plea. Someone was killed. I couldn't tell them the truth. I was too scared. I didn't want to die. That night left a scar on my soul, a deep wound that never healed. The forest, the camp, became symbols of terror, echoes of a nightmare I could never wake from. The club was disbanded, erased like it had never existed. No one spoke about it, no one dared. And Hugo, I never saw him again. They declared him missing, but I know the truth. He's out there, somewhere. And I know, one day, he'll come for me. Please, God, save me. That's a terrible Photoshop. You couldn't just use his model. You had to just slap it. You had to cut his face out of Photoshop and slap it onto this face. Come on now. That was Last Camp. That was terrible, but I kind of liked the ending dialogue because that was fun. I got to go off a little bit. Yeah, proofread your game. I get it. I should have had someone proofread my games when I was younger. It happens. I get it. But there were a lot of mistakes here. A few are okay. This was kind of a joke.